Okay, guys, Donald Trump is making some crazy moves right now with Japan, making some big announcements. I'm going to show you the full clip here of him giving his speech with Japan, with Japan's prime minister, and everything that we are about to do, guys. This is crazy. A lot of big deals that are going to help out the economy. They're going to help out American energy. We may be going back to America's energy dominance in the world, and this is just the first inklings of that, guys. But anyway, hey, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up like button as you enjoy this clip.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be with the Prime Minister. We had a picture taken a little while ago, and it was so nice, I thought I'd present it to you on stage. And here's the picture. I wish I was as handsome as him, but I'm not.
Okay, thank you. Oh.
Remember that day. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. I'm delighted to welcome Japanese Prime Minister Ishiba Shigeru to the White House for the first time. And Prime Minister, it's an honor to have you with us, a great honor. Japan is a great country. Thank you very much. Japan is strong and proud. It's a nation that is home to one of the great civilizations in the history of the world. For nearly 80 years, the American-Japanese people have enjoyed a friendship like few others. We've had a great friendship across the vast ocean, and we found ourselves united by bonds of history, commerce, culture, mutual admiration, and great respect. After our meeting today, I'm confident that the cherished alliances between our two countries and others also will continue to flourish long and into the future. The military cooperation between the United States and Japan is one of our closest security partnerships, and it's one of the closest we have anywhere in the world. Our service members work together every day to defend our common interests. Japan is committed to double its defense spending by 2027 compared to my first term. They've invested a lot of money because of my first term. We worked on that very hard with Shinzo. You know, the great Shinzo Abe. And we look forward to seeing even more so. Shinzo and I worked very, very long and hard, and those numbers are very reflective after my first term. And now they're going up very substantially based on our conversations today. In addition to being vital for our shared security, Japan is one of the top purchasers of U.S. military exports and equipment. And I'm pleased to say that this week my administration approved nearly $1 billion in foreign military sales to Tokyo. The United States is totally committed to the security of Japan. We will extend the full strength of American deterrence capabilities in defense of our friend and ally, 100%. In the years to come, the Prime Minister and I will be working closely together to maintain peace and security, and I also say peace through strength, and all over the Indo-Pacific. And to that end, we also remain committed to the effort I began in my first term to ensure safety and stability on the Korean Peninsula. Prime Minister Ishiba and I spoke long and hard about a vital economic relationship between our two countries and the continuance of that relationship. The United States and Japan trade over $300 billion in goods and services each year. Japan has invested nearly $800 billion, and that's going to go up very, very substantially in the coming months, more than any other country. And they're going to have some competition. We have a lot of people coming in and investing in the United States. I think the feeling throughout the world has never been stronger about this country. As a result of our victory in 2024, the presidential election, the Japanese investment and technology giant SoftBank announced plans to invest between $100 and $200 billion. And we have many other companies investing that number, higher than that number, some a little bit less, but we have trillions of dollars of investment pouring into our country now that you didn't have just a short while ago. Today, our teams discussed how our two nations can do even more to stay on the cutting edge of artificial intelligence, along with the quantum computing, semiconductors, and other critical technologies. And they're coming out. The problem with technology, that kind, it's obsolete in about 2 days, so we have to start all over again. Doesn't last long. We agreed to cooperate even more closely to combat the Chinese economic aggression, which is quite aggressive. I'm also pleased to announce that Japan will soon begin importing historic new shipments of clean American liquefied natural gas.
Okay, guys, Donald Trump's about to make this big announcement about LNG. It's crazy, guys, and he's got a few other announcements that I want to show you here. But talking about strengthening U.S. Japan defense ties. And guys, by the way, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for leaving a like. Every single like, guys, helps out the channel, so I appreciate all the support. Okay, Japan is doubling. Did you hear that? Doubling its defense spending by 2027, which is a move that's largely influenced by Trump's first-term policies. And I think this speaks to Trump's influence. He worked closely with Shinzo Abe to push Japan toward a stronger military commitment. And this is why it matters, because Japan plays a key role in countering China's aggression, guys. This is huge in the Indo-Pacific region. So my question is, does Japan's military investment signal a major shift? Do y'all see that? A major shift that's happening in the global power dynamic. And then also these massive Japanese investments in the U.S. Like Donald Trump just said, SoftBank, a major Japanese tech company, is set to invest $100 to $200 billion in the United States. Other Japanese companies are pouring trillions of dollars into America's infrastructure, auto plants, technology. And this signals to me a very strong economic outlook under Donald Trump and renewed confidence in America. And guys, you got to love it. Like, this is what happens when you have America first policies. The rest of the world benefits as well. But do you think, guys, that foreign investments like these strengthen or weaken U.S. economic power? Let me know. Put it down in the comments down below. And guys, we're going to watch the rest of this. But again, guys, I just want y'all to know I really appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the support. Guys, it's crazy to see what Donald Trump is doing. Check this out, guys, the rest of his announcements, and specifically this big announcement on LNG.
Record numbers. It'll be record numbers. With our Secretary of the Interior, we were talking, I think Doug is here. Hello, Doug. Please stand up, Doug. Doug Burgum, everybody. We're talking about the pipeline in Alaska, which is the closest point of major oil and gas to Japan by far. Less than half the distance of any other location. We're talking about a joint venture of some type between Japan and us, having to do with Alaska oil and gas, and that's very exciting. They're very excited about it, so are we. As we deepen our economic relationship, I made clear that the United States will be conducting trade with all countries based on the principle of fairness and reciprocity. Chronic trade deficits not only undermine our economy, they really do, and we're going to get rid of the trade. We have a trade deficit with Japan of over $100 billion, but we're going to work that out, and I think very quickly, frankly. We can do it just on oil and gas. We can work it out, so we intend to do it very quickly. We both understand that. And as America welcomes new foreign investment, we also want to ensure that companies build their products and factories here in America, not simply buy the assets that we have. And Japan is going to be opening up auto plants. New auto plants are being built currently as we speak. They've just been started. Toyota is one, and Nissan's going to be doing something very exciting about U.S. Steel. They'll be looking at an investment rather than a purchase. We didn't like the idea. U.S. Steel is a very important company to us. It was the greatest company in the world for 15 years, many years ago, 80 years ago. And we didn't want to see that leave, and it wouldn't actually leave, but the concept, psychologically not good. So they've agreed to invest heavily in U.S. Steel as opposed to own it, and that sounds very exciting. And we're going to meet with Nissan next week, the head of Nissan, very great company, and they'll work out the details. I'll help. I'll be there to mediate and arbitrate. And I had the privilege of working closely with the great Prime Minister, as you know, and you know him very well, Shinzo Abe, the longest-serving Prime Minister in Japan's history. Likewise, I expect that This prime minister is going to be a great one. I really believe that he's going to be a great one. I've gotten to know him for not long, but I can see what they have. He's got the qualities of greatness. He's going to do a fantastic job for Japan and for the Japanese people. And I'd like now to invite the prime minister to say a few words, and then
All right, guys. So let's talk about that big LNG deal. And also, thanks for subscribing, guys. Everybody that's joining the difference, y'all are amazing people. We couldn't do it without you. Couldn't do it without you. And guys, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up like button. Okay, let's break this down. Japan is going to begin importing American LNG in record numbers, which is a massive boost for the U.S. energy exports. And I'll tell you why this matters. People are like, what's the big deal here? This deal right here strengthens America's energy dominance while also deepening the U.S. Japan alliance. Those are the two big takeaways. All right. And I have to say, is this a sign that energy independence is finally coming back under Trump's leadership? Guys, this is something that we've wanted to see in America for a long time. Well, you're starting to see this bud bloom, and I'm excited about it. But also, he's talking about steel, auto industry, American jobs. Nissan and Toyota are building new auto plants in the United States instead of outsourcing. A fantastic announcement. And Japan just agreed to invest in U.S. steel rather than purchasing it outright, keeping it American owned. This move, guys, protects American jobs and industry, which is a major campaign promise from Donald Trump, and he is honoring that promise. So, America First policies, again, do they work? Well, we've been, let's see, is it 3 weeks now under Donald Trump? And you're seeing the benefits, guys. Now, let's talk about China, because that's the big wild card. Trump and Japan are strengthening ties to combat Chinese economic aggression. Trump aims to fix America's $100 billion trade deficit with Japan, which is largely through energy and tech deals. But a stronger U.S.-Japan alliance counters China's growing influence in the region, because, guys, China, it's a big player. It's huge, maybe the biggest in that region. So are these moves going to help America reclaim its global leadership after China has honestly been usurping Trump's, not just Trump, America's leadership in general? But Trump's second term, let's talk about it. It's already influencing major economic shifts worldwide. This deal right here shows that America is regaining control over its own industries. And with these moves, Trump is delivering on promises of energy independence, job creation, fair trade. And this proves that Trump is the best leader for America's economy. I think hands down, guys. Like, let me know down in the comments what you think. But honestly, like, and just answer the question for yourself. Does this prove? I mean, just what you just saw right there. Just one example, one piece of evidence that Trump is the best leader for America's economy. Let me know what you think down in the comments, guys. And as always, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the support, guys, all the love. Y'all are amazing, awesome. And guys, I just want to bring y'all the news in a format that isn't, that isn't slanted, where we're not taking things out, where we're not removing things. Guys, y'all just saw the whole thing, and that's what we do every single video, guys, as I'm bringing these videos to you. I want to make a difference. That's why we're calling this The Difference, and we want to make a difference for our country, for America, and also for the larger world, so that our children will have a better place to live in, guys. Anyway, guys, I again appreciate all the support. Hit that thumbs up, like button, subscribe. Join the difference, guys, and I will see you again later with another video. Y'all take it easy.